Whoa, boy. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Wow. So, the Barbz stayed up all night, all morning. Nicki was trending all day. It was trending since 8 p.m. last night when Drake decided he's going to move the album to 6 a.m. They stayed up trending until the morning. Everyone saying what song they thought was going to be on the album. And I did report to you guys in my members only the issue that happened when Drake pulling Nicki's verse. Now, yesterday, after I had a conversation with somebody, they pretty much was saying it's on the fence. So I thought that, Drake might say, since he saw all of the commentary and all of the people promoting, that he would put the verse back on. Looks as though like he took that off. And I remember there's so many songs that was supposed to go on this album. It had a lot of songs, had a lot of different choices. There's an alleged record that he's got with Ice Spice. People were wondering whether that was going to come on this album. But I thought that he was going to be, he was going to say, you know what, last minute, I'm just going to put it on there. That's what I said on my last video. I believe it's on there. It was not. Drake did not put the Nicki song back on. I told you guys, the members only, what the issue was. They fell out again. And I believe a lot of it stems from the things that academics were saying. He put another record with SZA on, and actually, I'm hearing that the verse, the Sexyy Red verse, he put the song with Sexyy Red on there, Sexyy Red and SZA, and did not replace the Nicki verse. Now, some people saying maybe it's on the deluxe. Hey, maybe. But if you notice, Nicki Minaj was not saying anything last night, and that's when I started getting the feeling that maybe it's not on the album, because Nicki was very quiet. We all seen the scene, a few weeks ago when she said Drake, the Barbz want the album, and that kind of rubbed him the wrong way. On top of that, I believe they were already into something. Then I'm going to find out what the exact thing. Drake had to have found something out, or something got rehashed from the past when academics came out and said Drake, found out that Nicki was trying to take him down back then. Now remember, that's never been reported. That was never been reported. It was reported that, by several different platforms and by Remy Ma on the Sheetha record, that Nicki was the main cause of that rift between him and Meek. But it had never been reported publicly, only behind the scenes, that she was trying to take Drake down. Maybe that was the first time Drake heard that. And that's why he removed it. I know I heard that they got into a fallout about her putting him on the spot and saying, oh, the Barbz want the album. And I heard that he was mad at that and basically was saying, F the Barbz. They don't tell me where to move, how to move, and what records to put on. This is my shit. I'm paraphrasing. This is what I heard. This is what I heard. I told y'all this in my members only. I'm paraphrasing. This is my shit. I don't give a F what a Barb or anybody else says. I move the way I want to move. So, wow. They are upset. They are dragging Drake, saying I knew Drake was a snake. Drake rhymes with snake and this, that, and the other. Drake's always been jealous of Nicki. I mean, I seriously doubt that Drake, who now has more money, who's a bigger star, and whenever he's on a record with Nicki, he holds his own or he's better. So it's not like he gets washed by her on records. Nicki's a great rapper. She's not a better rapper than Drake, guys. I mean, let's just stop it. Let's just stop it. Drake is gonna go down. A lot of people say he's the GOAT. Like, a lot of people, not me, I'm not one of those people, but a lot of people say Drake is the GOAT. I say he's the GOAT of this generation, but there are a lot of people that say Drake is the GOAT, period. Right? Just like how there are a lot of people that say LeBron is the GOAT over Jordan and not just the GOAT of this generation. A lot of people say, no, LeBron is the GOAT overall. Some people say that about Drake. So, as I said in my last video, if he doesn't put her verse back on this album, and especially if it's not on a deluxe, if he comes out with deluxe, I don't think they'll ever recover. I think this will be the final fight. Because I don't think they'll trust one another again. I wish he had came out and said, once he saw all the promotion, I wish he would have came out and said that her song wasn't on the album. But then that would have stopped a lot of people from trending, from hyping it up. Now he's got to deal with the Barbz. He's got to deal with the Barbz now. But, I mean, Drake's barely on Twitter, so he really didn't really see it. He's barely on Twitter. He hasn't posted on Twitter in a couple of years. And he'll be on Instagram, and you basically see what you want on Instagram. So that's it. Drake did not put the verse back on the album. Heard he replaced with the song with Sexyy Red verse. Whoo, boy. Another war coming between the Barbz and Drake. But as Drake stated, he don't give a F. Let me know down in the comments, were you disappointed, to see that he took the verse off and didn't put it back? Were you disappointed in that, or did you expect it? Don't lie either. Did you really expect Drake not to put the verse back on after I told you guys that he took it off? Let me know down in the comments. Your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Whew.